Let's start with the big picture for why this method works so well. The metaphor we use is that of standing in front of a giant tsunami wave of pre-existing demand. And the gist of this is we just need to find where that demand is within niches, within categories, and really drill down to the specific product on Amazon. So what makes a good product? Again, we don't try to create demand. We don't want to be like the next Thomas Alva Edison or Elon Musk. We don't have to be inventors. In fact, the pioneers end up with arrows in their back. I'm sure you've heard that before. What we want to do instead is base our entire methodology around identifying and then stepping right in front of a giant existing tsunami wave of traffic and demand that are on Amazon right now, hunting and pecking in the search field, typing in various searches to find and buy products like ours. Remember, Amazon is the world's largest e-commerce search engine. They're not hanging out on Amazon to learn stuff. That's what Google's for. They're hanging out on Amazon to what? To buy stuff. We just have to identify those large pockets of lots of buying activity and then say, hey, you know what? We know that there's tons of, existing demand because we have all this evidence. And so would this make a good private label niche for us? If the answer is yes, then we take it to the next step. That's kind of the big picture here. So what makes a good product? Is there a way to predict in advance if a product is good or not? Luckily, yes, I figured this out. In fact, Amazon gives us the clues. Thank God, otherwise we would be flying blind, but they give us the clues. And there's lots of clues because, here, I'll give you, one of the secrets. Well, I'll give you kind of one of the secrets because in a later video, I'll be revealing exactly how we do this with data so we don't guess and it's not subjective. But for example, look at reviews, right? Reviews are indicative of buying activity. If you see a product and a search that people are looking for, and there's hardly any reviews on page one, what does it tell you? Yeah, that's like dead money. Like nobody's hanging out there, nobody's searching, nobody's buying. But then you see other products where there's tons of reviews, even into page 2 of the search results. And what does that tell you? Tons of buying activity just percolating, just swimming around the various searches related to that product. This is one little example, and there's a whole series of steps that I will walk you through. Don't worry, but you're going to love this, and you're finally going to have confidence in how to identify great private label product opportunities that legitimately can bring in 5 figures a month or more for you. So anyway, Amazon gives us these clues. Here's just one of these clues, and I just want to teach you some terminology. BSR, that's what we call it in the industry. BSR, that's shorthand for best seller rank. So Amazon measures every product and assigns a number to it, basically. So in this picture, this is the Hatch Baby Rest Nightlight Sound Machine and Time to Rise, okay? So it's basically a sound machine for children. And you can see there in the red box there, it says bestseller rank, and this information can be found right within every single Amazon listing. Amazon publishes this in every single, for every single product. You can see that there's a number of bestseller ranks, but the one that says number 70 in baby, that's what's known as the top level rank. So this means in the out of every single baby product, which includes toys and cribs and baby mattresses and pillows and, hundreds of thousands of products in the entire category of baby, this product is ranked number 70 out of millions. So the general rule of thumb is anything within the top 100 is an unbelievable, incredible, great seller. Probably over 100,000 a month minimum of this product is being sold if you're number 70, consistently number 70 in baby. That is the most important number, is that top line one, number 70 in the top level category of baby. Now, you may not know this, but you can actually drill down within categories like you see here. So then they're number 1 in baby, subcategory nursery, subcategory of that decor, and a nightlight. So they're number 1 in nightlights. And then they're number 1 in body baby. And then they're number 23 in a different category on Amazon, home and kitchen, home decor, which is kind of interesting. But obviously the most relevant one for this, and the one that shows there's unbelievable sales happening, is that it's number 70 in baby on all of Amazon. Okay. And again, this data is kept, BSR is kept for every single product on Amazon. So BSR, again, this is just one little piece of the puzzle here, but I want you to understand what BSR is. There's a BSR for every single Amazon product. We're going to be using the term BSR quite a bit. If you kind of forget what it means, just remember the lower the number, the better. So if a product had a BSR of 18,700, that those sales would indicate that they probably suck, because in baby, there's 18,700 products that are selling better than that one. But if you're number 70, that means that you're within the top 70 best-selling products on the world's largest e-commerce platform, right? So BSR is hard, black and white evidence of incredible buying demand or so-so, demand for that product, or a complete lack of demand for that product. And it's not as simple as looking at just one product. We have to look for BSR clues. We have to look for BSR depth. Okay, this is all stuff that I will, get into. And I just want to talk at a high level here to kind of plant the seed for when we do a deep dive. And we have some checklists called SOPs that walk you through this, and video. You're going to become a master, a ninja at product picking, at using pigs and hops. But so some of the clues is BSR depth, the number of units sold per month, not just for like one product. Again, we don't want to find like the anomaly. We don't want like the one product that's crushing it because it was just featured on the Ellen show, but every other product that's in that category sucks, because that means if we are persuaded by that one weird situation, it's a head fake. So we're like, oh wow, this one product is number 70 and it's selling, $300,000 a month worth of sales on Amazon. Honey, let's go private label this. Well, if you find out really that every other of that type product sucks, then that would not be a good product. So we want to see multiple instances of that the product is selling well. Does that make sense? So BSR depth across multiple instances, number of units sold, not in one example, but multiple examples. Sales dollar amounts, like gross sales dollar amounts, not just one freak exception, but multiple, right? Reviews I already talked about, because only about 2% of Amazon buyers leave a review. So if you see like a product category, like let's say dog leash, I'm just making this up, but dog leash, and you see, holy crap, all the way down on page 1 and even on page 2, there's lots of reviews. What does it tell you? If there's lots of reviews and only 2% of Amazon customers leave a review, that means holy bleep, there's a lot of dog leashes being sold. Exact phrase volume. Now that's, if you're new to this, you might be like, what does that mean? Okay, like if there was a way that we could find out exactly how many people every month type in the phrase dog leash, wouldn't that be useful information? Because now you can have a way to judge or determine if one, product idea is better than another. Because all things being equal, if you have a product that like 100,000 people are typing in as opposed to just 10,000, the 100,000 product is going to be better. And that's called exact phrase search volume. That just means how many people are specifically exactly typing in, for example, dog leash and looking to buy a dog leash, or paper clips or whatever. Okay, so that is again other clues, and there's others that I'll teach you, but the reason I'm bringing this up now is I want to give you this holistic view at the top level of why we're doing this. We want the tsunami wave of traffic. We don't want to create the demand. We want to find existing demand where there's lots of buying activity percolating and circulating. There's lots of evidence, not for one example, but for multiple examples, okay? And then taken together in totality, all of these clues will help give us the complete picture of whether or not this product could be a big time seller for us, or if it's a dud.